Hi, my name is Sophia Almeida, and this video is for the class Criminal Justice 1010, Section 100. And in this video, I'm going to be covering individual rights versus public order for corrections, specifically in the prison setting. So, for me, a lot of how I see the individual rights versus public order balance in the prisons is that before somebody's in prison, before they're, I guess you could say, captured, arrested, they have all of the constitutional rights. They have the right to pretty much do what they want. However, if they make wrong decisions, then they will be punished and put in prison. But once they're in prison, they lose some of their individual rights. We read in the Freedom or Safety, about the libraries and how some of the prisons wanted to regulate the libraries so that it would be less likely that they could read books that would incite violence. And that's just one of the examples of a debate that has gone on about the individual rights of the prisoners. Do they have a right to read whatever they want? They're in prison, so some of their rights are gone. That's just the way prison is. They don't have the right to leave whenever they want, of course. They don't have the right to necessarily choose what food they're going to eat or so on. They have so many rights that are taken away from them. But is the right to an education and the right to read and to have access to the literature, whether it be violent or not, is that something that we can take away from them? So that was a big debate. But you have to think about public order and how this is going to affect the public and also the security guards in the prison and all of the other prisoners as well. Because, of course, they've had their individual rights taken away for the benefit of the public, to reduce the danger that the public is in, to protect just everybody around them that could be hurt by them or whatever they were doing. If they shot somebody or if they had stolen money, you need to protect the public. That's what our system does. But also you have to protect the individual rights. So that's why they're fighting for libraries and prisons and for it to, it's unconstitutional to take away their right to an education, whether the books be about violent or not. And so I think with the public order, you're protecting the public, and those people that wanted to take away the violent books or violent media, whatever, that might cause violence, we're trying to protect the public, trying to protect the other inmates as well as the security guards, so on, from those prisoners that might have violent outbursts because of the media they're looking at. However, in that battle that went on, that we read about in the book, the individual rights side sort of won, which there needs to be a balance rather than one side winning or losing. So I think what they could do is reduce some of the, take out the violent materials, but the ones that have to do with religion, maybe say we have to have at least one book of each religion that they've sanctioned or that they have created. So whether it be violent or not, if they have 0 non-violent books, then you just have to pick the least violent of all. So I think that would help balance that. And yeah, thank you.